Hey, 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 it's Kimberly Joy Morgan of Do All Things with Joy, where health and wellness meets passion and purpose. I am so excited that you are here today for another episode of Share the Joy. So if you are coming on live at any point in time, remember, you can always ask me questions. But if you're watching the replay, hey, how you doing? If you're watching the replay, you can make sure that you ask questions in the comment section. So last week I was talking about Candida and the things that Candida does. Hey guys, I see you popping on. It's good to see you. Hey Elizabeth. So it's really, really important to understand what we can do naturally to reduce Candida in the body. And this is one of those things that a lot of people sometimes don't want to do because it can be harder. There's taking some things out of the diet that are fun to eat, but I do a program, like you guys know, called Gut Check 21, which is really helpful, that can help walk you through this process to reduce Candida in the body. I want to know how many people who are watching the either live of this or replay, put it in the comment section, did you do the test of the water? If you didn't get it, go back to last week's Share the Joy, either on YouTube or find it on my Facebook page and check it out if you don't know what test I'm talking about, and let me know if you had an overgrowth. So let's get right into it, because you know I don't like to keep you guys long. So the first thing you're going to want to do, and I know you're going to roll your eyes, is cut out carbs. Okay, so complex carbs like pasta, breads, even rice, things like that, especially white things, we're going to want to take away. Even high fruit like sugars or glycemic index sugars like mangoes, bananas, grapes. So if you stay with the berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, those are all great. You can kind of keep those and the Candida won't thrive. But if anyone has ever made bread, you know that yeast eats sugar. That's what it wants, right? That's what creates that rising to happen, is that it's eating the sugars. So understand that you have to reduce the amount of sugar in your body, and complex carbs, especially any carbohydrate, breaks down to sugar in the body. If we don't burn it through the muscle use, it gets stored in the body as fat, but also that Candida can feast off of that. So making sure we're reducing refined sugars, especially no cakes, no cookies. I mean, that's to be said, but we're even talking about things like pasta, breads, rice, even quinoa, not as much, but things like couscous, all of that kind of stuff you're going to want to stay away from. Caprylic acid reacts with yeast in a good way, meaning that it pokes holes in it and it causes it to die. So there's something called a die-off effect that can be really interesting that people tend to not understand. It can create headaches. You can have like almost like a flu-like symptom in the beginning when the yeast starts to die off in the body, especially if you have a larger quote-unquote gut yeast infection. So know that you might feel icky before you feel better, but sometimes we have to work through that. It's like when I tell people about, getting off of sugar and how you feel, how that detox process feels. Think of someone getting off of cocaine or heroin or meth. It usually feels horrible. It's why they're so addicted to it and they don't want that feeling of coming down off the drug that they go back to it. And it's the same thing with sugar. Our body reacts the same way. It doesn't like that feeling of coming off the drug. So cut the carbs down. The die-off effect isn't fun, but once you get past it, your life, I promise you, you'll think clearer, you'll have more energy, all of that kind of good stuff. But caprylic acid, going back to that, is found in coconut. So coconut products, coconut water, coconut milk, coconut meat, and coconut oil. And also they have a supplement form of caprylic acid as well. So you can check that out at your health food store. I remember I am not a doctor. I'm not even a registered dietitian. I am a health coach, and I'm bringing you suggestions that you should research for yourself and figure out what's best for you. But I'm just letting you know things that you can possibly look at. All right, avoiding alcohol, okay? Alcohol, especially beer, is made with yeast, right? So it has yeast, carbs, and sugar all in it. So guys, that's something that we're going to want to stay away from, all right? So alcohol, even people who have yeast, like major Candida, you have to also even think about kombucha because it is fermented as well, and it has some yeast type properties to it. So avoiding those things. Drink water, which is going to help flush the toxins out of the body and helps to keep you hydrated and the cells plumped and allowing things to come out. Also, talk to your doctor about medications. So this is actually when I was at the height of it, because I had been taking antibiotics over and over and over again. I had a massive gut infection, and with the C. diff and everything that I went through, you guys, I actually had my doctor prescribe to me diflucan, and I asked her for it, which is a kind of like what women can take sometimes as yeast infection medicine, but I was trying to help the die-off effect of the yeast in my body a little bit more. There are natural ways to do it as well. There's something called Massey, Medicinals, Candida, Freedom, and Digest. So that's something that you can look at as well. So Massey's, Medicinals, Candida, Freedom, and Digest is the name of the actual supplement. But like I said, check with your doctor, check with your own, intuition as to how you feel. Another thing that you can do, 2 things, which I talk about all the time, and I've even done Share the Joys on them in the past. So go to YouTube and find them to get the information. But drinking apple cider vinegar and bone broth. I have 2 complete things on the benefits of that, but apple cider vinegar will strengthen the good bacteria in your gut, and it flushes out toxins and mucus, and then bone broth helps to rebuild the gut and populate with a great gut lining as you are repairing, okay? Because remember what I said, Candida can actually cause leaky gut syndrome, and that bone broth can help with that. So I hope you guys, hey guys, it's good to see you. For those of you, I'm squinting today because I don't have my contacts in. So I'm just saying, hey guys, as I see you pop up. I wish I could read names. But if you have comments in the comment section, please feel free to ask me any questions. I think I see Nicole. Hey, Nicole. Be sure to ask me comments or anything, even past the live in the replay. I'm always here to answer any question that you might have. And know that you can be free from Candida in the body, but it does take some discipline. If you need some help, I am here for you with Gut Check 21. It is a lifelong coaching detox program that you basically get me as a coach where you can talk to me one-on-one for the rest of your life, pretty much, for the ability to get the program. And that is a lot of fun and helps people really beat their sugar addictions. So love you guys much. Peace and blessings. I hope you have an amazing weekend and getting ready to start June. I can't believe we're starting June 1st. Hey, Renee, good to see you. So you guys, watch the replay if you're just joining on. I promise you these are natural ways to get rid of that Candida. And I want to know in the comment sections, guys, please let me know if you tried the test, the water test, and did it come back that you had tentacles. Let me know. All right. Peace and blessings again. Remember to share the joy, which means hit the button, share this out with a friend. We don't want to just talk about the problems last week. Now we want to offer them solutions. All right. Love you much. Bye-bye.